Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, what the fuck?
Say what again? Say what again? Say what again? Motherfucker, say what again?
What's going on, Toller team? 2 reviews in 2 days, man. I said, you know, when I came back after this holiday season, I was coming back and, well, I'm coming. I didn't come out how I wanted it to. But anyway, I do apologize if I look kind of tired and I may stumble over my words a little bit. I am absolutely exhausted. And I don't know if that's because of how much I've been working, or if you saw the introduction, maybe Silent Night did that to me, or it could have been those pancakes, those Wonka pancakes we had at IHOP earlier tonight after the film. Actually, that was interesting. More on that soon. Before we get started, I just want to say I really do appreciate you guys sticking with me through the holiday season when everything was going on, and I just couldn't be making videos. So I really appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel, hey, throw me a like, subscribe if you like what you see. Hell, even throw some trash talk down there in the comment section. I'm not going to block you or anything. I welcome it. Speaking of trash, yeah, I went and saw Silent Night tonight, and I got some things I gotta say. Let's get into it. Silent Night, not to be confused with Silent Night. Silent Night, Silent Night, Silent Night, or Silent Night is a 2023 action thriller film directed by the legendary John Woo and produced by the same folks behind the John Wick series. The film stars Joel Kinnaman in the lead role of Godlock, Catalina Sandino Moreno as Saya, and Kid Cudi as Detective Vassal. The story behind The Punisher, behind John Wick, Batman, okay. The story behind Silent Night it's pretty typical, okay? There's a guy, bad thing happens to guy recovers, guy builds himself up, guy seeks revenge, guy gets revenge, roll credits. It's literally nothing we haven't seen before. Before we dive too deep here, I want to talk about the best part of the film, and that's Joel Kinnaman, which may come as a surprise. I'll admit it, when I saw he was headlining a film and his part required him to be entirely silent,
that was a preemptive shh. Just know I have a whole bag of shh with your name on it.
I wasn't sold. Kinnaman's fine, like he's a good actor, but I just didn't really see him being good enough to pull off a role like this. And I was wrong. That ass. I was 100% wrong. Kinnaman is brilliant in this. You know, as far as his character goes, you really feel for this guy, man. Like, you really care for him from point A all the way to point Z. So we see what happens to him in the form of a certain injury. Maybe you've seen the trailer, maybe you haven't. No spoilers here. But a certain injury happens to him. So we see him facing that and having to deal with that. And then we see him kind of rotate into post-traumatic stress disorder, which encompasses quite a few things, which, you know, we see depression on full display. We see, you know, a lot of anger, a lot of being frantic. And he's able to convey all of these things without speaking a fucking word. It's all in his eyes and his facial expressions, and his character just goes all over the place in just a matter of seconds. You know, there's one particular scene where he's sitting in a car and he's looking at a particular somebody, and you see this moment of just happiness come across his face, and then boom, right back down into this depressive, just anger frown, and he does it so seamlessly. So when I say he's the best part about this film, I really mean that. He really is the best part. And Kinnaman, I know you'll never see this video a day in your fucking life, but if you do, I apologize, my man. I didn't believe in you, and I should have, but you got my belief moving forward. But that's it. That's the only positive, and I think we need to discuss the negatives at length here.
Well, we're waiting.
Starting with the pacing and length of Silent Night. I want to come out and say I did have fun with the film. Like, there are certain portions of it that are extremely fun. It's just a matter of getting to them. For a movie that threw John Woo's name on literally every piece of promo material and marketing, this film's slow, man. Like, slow. Like, my wife fell asleep in the middle of it slow. I'm all about character development, getting to know the story and what drives them to do what they do, but holy fuck, man, we don't need over an hour of that. That's exactly what happened in Silent Night. One of the best merits about, our main character, the protagonist, Godlock, is that he isn't the super assassin like John Wick, or he's not, special forces like the Punisher. He's not even a fucking cop, for God's sakes. He's literally just average white dude that mows his lawn and has the white picket fence and goes to Lowe's on Sunday. And so it's instantly relatable, and they do a decent job of showing us how he goes from being this beaten and battered man post-injury and just builds himself up month by month leading up to Christmas, to the point this dude's like I wouldn't say freak of nature, but dude's fucking chiseled as shit. But holy fuck, it goes on for too long. Not only is there, the training portion, but there's this odd love dynamic between him and his wife that's just minimally explored. And then, of course, there's some flashbacks and references to the tragedy he experienced. They cram all this shit into the first, act and a half, and despite being able to cover quite a bit, it drags the fuck on, man. Which is going to lead me into the next big negative, and that's the balance. Since we have the guys behind John Wick being behind this film as well, let's talk about the comparisons, right? John Wick had a lot of exposition. There was a lot of storytelling there, and for God's sakes, this is now a big franchise, so they were doing a lot of build-up and setting a lot of groundwork behind this character and why he does what he does. But the thing is, they matched all of that with an equal amount of action. Like I said in the previous section, there's quite a bit of character development and build-up in the first act and a half. Again, I don't mind that, but I expect a payoff when it takes up that much time in the film. And it just didn't happen. The action scenes were great. They were great, and a lot of the kills were pretty fucking gnarly. But I felt like I was being cheated with just a fight scene here or there, only to jump back to the same character bullshit. What I'm trying to say is that there is not enough carnage to make me really appreciate the quieter moments, and that's no pun intended, but silent. But if there was a lot of payoff, if there's a lot of action, if there was just a lot of carnage and bullets and knives and fighting and all that, to the point I felt like I was being rewarded for getting through those quieter moments, I wouldn't have an issue. But I do, because there just wasn't enough. There was not enough action in this film to justify all of the narrative building that we did for, an hour? I'd say an hour, or a little over it.
He's out of line, but he's right.
So, should you check out Silent Night? Yeah, this was kind of easy to do, right? Just one positive and two pretty big negatives. But no, I don't. I think if you're going to go to the theaters and see this film, you're going to be highly disappointed. Now, I can see where quite a few people would be entertained by this. I'm not saying it's like the most horrid movie on the face of the planet, but like I said, it just gets boring. And I think this film is better suited to be able to watch on your television, be able to take those breaks that you want to take, kind of do what you want to do, because, Kinnaman's great. I think he should be watched eventually just because of how well he does, but it's dragged down by just how slow it is and just how unbalanced. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for checking out my review. Y'all take care now. Hey, whoa. Real quick. If you like what you heard, or maybe you didn't, or at the very least you think I have the best button downs on YouTube, do me a favor. Throw a like up there. Maybe comment down below about how much I suck. I don't fucking care. And, if you feel extra special, sub if you want to listen to me talk some shit in the near future. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I'll talk to you later.